Second down and 2 for the Beet Diggers at their own 42-yard line. Backs are split. Hand off to Seawald, stumbling his way to around the 45. He's got a first down. He's driven back by about 4 or 5 Mustangs, and his helmet comes off. Mustangs are fired up making that play, but it is a Beet Digger first down as Zach Carpenter was joined by several other Mustangs. And the Beet Diggers right now just trying to do what they do best, as we mentioned earlier, run the football. They've yet to attempt to pass.
And that, I don't imagine seeing them pass a whole lot, especially as this game opens up. Coach Wright's a pretty stand-up guy out there, and he's not going to start throwing the ball a whole lot if they score a couple more touchdowns.
3:54 to go in the opening quarter. The Beet Diggers lead the Mustangs by 2 touchdowns in this opener from Beet Digger Stadium. First and 10 for the 45-yard line with a back split. Garcia hands it off to Weiser, running right side back towards the middle, right to the 50-yard line before he's taken down. The gain of 5 yards, but the Beet Diggers have plenty of momentum going towards that end zone as Carpenter made the tackle. And, that's the key there, is that Weiser gained 5, and there was no contact till he got to about the 4-yard mark there.
Exactly. It's funny you say it, because I was looking at the line of scrimmage, and you see all those brush offensive linemen. They're driving the Fort Morgan defensive line backwards. Boy, the kids are on roller skates, and they're running downhill.
Rosenbrock is out. Seawald is in. Nice for Joe to take a breath and a nice breather considering all the depth the Beet Diggers have in the backfield. Lining up on that right side. Second down and 5 from midfield for Brush. Garcia to hand it off to Seawald. There was a problem with the handoff. Seawald got it. A little bit of a delay and dove to around the 49. Christian Menaz, the junior linebacker, made the tackle, but there was not a nice exchange there between Garcia and Seawald.
And Morgan blitzed a little bit, but I'll tell you what, how would you like to be a defensive player and look at that backfield? Seawald and Weiser side by side, getting ready to run right at you.
No thanks. Third down and 4 from the 49-yard line. Fort Morgan, your one-stop center for projects around your home office or yard, is Ackley Building Center at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Third and 4. The Beet Diggers have the football at the Mustang 49-yard line. Garcia on the bootleg left gets an excellent block from Kuka, swinging it to the outside. First down at the 45, down the sideline to the 30, cuts back towards the middle to the 20, still on the 3 to the 50, he's still on, puts his marks up, touchdown Garcia, 49 yards, his second touchdown of the game, and the Beet Diggers lead 20-0. Holy Mahungus.
However, there is a flag. There's a flag over there after about 10 yards of the run, really close to where the pancake block happened to Kukas, even though his block was excellent, can be against the Diggers.
Well, we have to reverse that Mahungus then because it is holding against Brush, but it was downfield. If it's downfield, that around the 40-yard line of Fort Morgan, that might take the penalty back to the original line of scrimmage or somewhere close. Well, that's too bad. Garcia had a fantastic run.
Well, he did. He directed his traffic, and he had the blockers downfield. Just unfortunately, somebody out there, usually it's a receiver that out there they're blocking with their hands and stock blocking, and sometimes they lose a little bit of position. Their hand gets wrapped around them.
Yeah, it's basically a 9-yard gain and a 10-yard penalty because it's going to be 3rd and 5 at midfield. Yeah, that's just too bad.
So Garcia went from 66 yards tonight back down to 26, but still.
Well, they're still in a good position, though. 3rd down and 5 at the 50. Leading 14-0 with 2:02 to go in the first. See if Garcia goes with that bootleg again. I doubt it at this point since he just ran it. They'll option it right, and the pitch is to Morrow. He should have a first down to the 45, back to the outside at the 44-yard line. He gained 6. Nice tackle there in the open field by Michael Fitzsimmons, but again, Garcia sold it well, and Morrow picks up a Beet Digger first down.
Yep, and Brush was one block away from kicking that thing loose, and he almost had the block on that corner, but luckily Vinny Albo didn't keep blocking him, because if he would have, it would have been a block in the back.
Gain of 7 officially for Morrow. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. As the Beet Diggers have had the football 3 times, they scored the first 2 on Eric Garcia's 17-yard run. And then Joe Rosenbrock from 9 yards away. He's in the backfield along with Seawald. The handoff. Seawald running right, and he dives to around the 40-yard line before he's tripped up by Fitzsimmons. That's it. Fitzsimmons, for weighing 130, against Seawald. He's getting his body in there on many of these plays.
Yeah, he's not afraid to take him head on, but the difference is he's taking him nice and low, and that's something that any running back's not able to do. You know, Seawald's leaning forward. He's not standing straight up and down, so with that forward body lean, the guy takes his legs out from underneath of him, he's going to go down.
Second down and 7 for the Bead Diggers at the 40-yard line of Fort Morgan. Rush leading 14-0. The backs are split. Garcia will hand it off to Rosenbrock. Right up the middle. First down to the 30. He pulls his way inside the 30 to the 26. It's a gain of 14 for Joe Rosenbrock before Jake Schneider made the tackle.
Again, just a dive. Rush lined up in the 300 formation. A lot of teams will make that adjustment and call that a strong right for their defense because there's two receivers over on that side, and Brush just ran it straight ahead with a quick dive on the right side.
Taking a little breather for Brush is, looks like Pablo Gil. First and 10 for the Bead Diggers at the 26-yard line of the Mustangs. With only 47 seconds to go in the opening quarter, and Brush up by 2 scores. And now we have an official's timeout. And Fort Morgan has called their second timeout. Again, brought to you by Edwards Right Price Market in Flowerland at 1201 East Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Stop by and get what you need to refuel on game days. And after this game tonight, they have the game next week.
Faith Christian.
Bead Diggers have never beaten Faith Christian. First time they met was on this field in 1998. 2-point loss in the state championship game, 21-19. Faith Christian has won every meeting since then, mainly in the playoffs, all in Arvada. Not even one in Brush since 98 after that state championship game. And that's part of the reason the Bead Diggers have to play well tonight, because you've got to set the tempo and the momentum for next week's game. And if you get off to a good start, I mean, that should be a game for the ages. Especially Brush brings their A game.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing game. Faith Christian's always really well coached. We've seen them time and time again just come out and execute. You see each one of their kids are, they're really well coached, and each one of their kids goes hard every single play. And I really think, this is going to be a great test for Brush, and it'll be a good eye-opener for Brush to see where they're at and a good measuring stick to help them set the stage for the rest of the year.
They still got 3+ quarters to play here, though. First down from the 26-yard line. Kukas in motion to the left. Garcia back to throw. Afei down the left sideline. Kukas is there. He's got a touchdown! Touchdown for C.J. Kukas! A beautiful throw from Eric Garcia from 26 yards away up the left sideline. And now Brush leads 20-0.
Kukas and Garcia practiced that play in pregame. I watched him, and the ball went over the outside shoulder of Kukas, and he wasn't able to come down with it. That time, Kukas pulled it right in. He caught the ball on the run, and it was just textbook.
That was textbook. Cardenas to attempt the extra point. The Bead Diggers have 3 touchdowns in the opening quarter. Off the hold of Garcia. Garcia waits the snap. It's down. Jesus kicks it. He booms that football right in between the uprights. 36 seconds to go. First quarter. Brush 21, Fort Morgan nothing on 1010 KSRR and KSRR.com.